Hey Cancer, welcome to your weekly forecast for August 5th through the 11th. This is a general reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump in here and see what's coming up in the week ahead for our Cancer friends. I have a brand new deck this week, guys. This is a deck that I didn't even know existed until recently, and I thought it was really pretty, so I picked it up. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As always, there's going to be a spirit message, spirit homework for you from a different deck, which will also be a mermaid deck today. And as always, those of you who are really into the decks like I am, I will have the deck information in the description of the video. So Cancer, in the beginning of the week, you have a release. You have something that you're letting go of, okay? This new moon was interesting because it was aggravating or agitating some people because it was such an active energy, like a go-getter kind of energy, and some people were feeling it in this aggravated way. So in that way, it had a little bit more of like a full moon vibe. At least that's kind of like how I saw people reacting to it in the private readings and stuff I had. But some of you Cancers just may be in this energy in general, whether or not the new moon sets you off or not, where you're preparing to let go of some things that you've been holding on to for a long time. Cancer, you all can actually do that. Like you sometimes will repress things or push things down because you have this tough exterior, right? You've got that crab shell, right? And so you try not to let things get to you, or you try to be strong. So a lot of you are coming into this release, and you're gonna have to ride some wave of frustration or sadness. For the majority of you, I don't think it's because something is happening Monday, Tuesday to make you sad. I just feel it's old stuff coming up. And I feel a lot of you Cancers have just been in this energy where you're like, I'm just ready to be aligned with my life purpose, my life path, to be happy, to receive. I'm sick of suffering. I'm sick of struggling. I'm done with it. Like, I feel something happened last week, Cancer, where you all just kind of made the stand where you're like, I'm not doing this anymore. I refuse to suffer. I refuse to struggle. I'm ready to be happy. I'm ready to receive. And you made a new contract with the universe, whether or not you realize it. And the universe and your angels and guides said, awesome, we're so happy to hear this. So let's go ahead and start getting rid of all the stuff that's been blocking you. Because to receive, the heart chakra has to be open. To receive, we have to get rid of all of like that heavy stuff that we've experienced, or that sadness or disappointment. All the things that have been pushed down need to come out so we have room to receive. And so a lot of you are coming into that kind of energy Monday, Tuesday. This is the beginning before this inflow of blessings. I feel that very strongly for you, Cancer. Your Wednesday, Thursday card is happiness. Well, if that isn't confirmation, I don't know what is, you guys. I love it when that happens. Like when the next card really confirms something, when it's like, yep, here it is. So this card almost makes me think of Three of Cups and like the traditional tarot, even though this isn't necessarily a tarot deck. But Three of Cups is celebration. It's good news. It's going out and having a good time. It's socializing. So something is happening midweek, Cancer, where you're really connecting with your happiness. And some of you may be doing something where you're making plans to go out to the water, especially those of you who do not live near beaches or lakes or things like that. Like you're making plans at some point in the future, maybe near future even, going somewhere where you can be near the water, you know, traveling to somewhere where there's nice beaches or lakes or things of that nature. And it's like gonna be this spiritual experience for whenever you do end up going, for some of you, where you're having a continued process of release and healing and opening up to receive. But overall, the majority of you, I feel like you're just coming into this really fun energy right? Like this really fun energy. I even feel like those of you, like you might even have people at work or people around you who are like, wow, Cancer, like you're coming out of your shell, or like, I didn't know you were funny, or like, oh, you have jokes, or like whatever. Like people are seeing this lighter side of you they didn't know that it existed. And I do feel that a lot of you are going to find yourself midweek where you're beginning to receive invitations. You know, like, hey, you know, a bunch of us are going to go out to lunch, or some of us are getting together, or, oh, there's a birthday party next week, or like whatever. Some of you are going to begin receiving invites to things. So I do feel there's like this, you know, one of the first stages of your blessings or your abundance that's going to be coming in for a lot of you is coming by way of like people extending friendship your way or inviting you to things. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday card is responsibility. And responsibility also came up for Aquarius. So some of you, and it came up for them the same day. It came up at the end of the week. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So if you have Aquarius in your moon or in your rising, or if you're an Aquarius sun who's watching this video because Cancer happens to be in your moon and rising, then this is really, really being emphasized for you right now. That this is going to be a big thing for you come the end of the week. Now, Cancer, for you all, I feel the responsibility card is coming in a different energy or in a different way that I felt for Aquarius. Aquarius was doing a lot of soul searching and like trying to like pick up the pieces of like a, you know, I don't know if I want to say broken life, but you know, coming out of a rough patch. And for some of you Cancers, it may be that way as well. But for whatever reason, the vibe I'm getting from this card for you all is this feels more to me like you are having less resentment about certain obligations, especially those of you who have a lot of family obligations. You're having less resentment and you're stepping up and you're feeling good about helping, or you're feeling good about taking care of certain situations, or you're preparing to you know, just kind of come into more stability. This responsibility has a feeling of stability for some reason with you all Cancers, you know, in this reading for me this week. You know, it just feels like you're bringing stability into your life, and you don't have resentment about it anymore. Maybe some of you like wanted to just kind of run off and, you know, have like that second adolescence kind of vibe or teenager vibe. But you're like, no, I like being an adult and I like making plans, and I don't, you know, feel resentful about my obligations or responsibilities anymore. I actually kind of like it. It's actually kind of fun. Like that's the vibe that I'm feeling from it for a lot of you Cancer. So let's go ahead and check out your spiritual homework, your mermaid message here with an OG mermaid deck, which I've not used on the channel, you know, but this is a deck that's been around for a very long time. Let's see what your spirit message is for the week. And you have playtime, right? Like you had that happiness card too. So this is really kind of confirming that for us, that this is going to be time for you to get into that fun energy, that playful energy, to do things that you like doing, to do things that are fun for you. The message here on the card says, the dolphins know the importance of playing as joy creates miracles and manifestation. Well, wow. If that is not a confirmation for the energy that was coming in, I don't know what is. Because remember how we were talking about releasing? And now here you are releasing. Here you are letting go and opening up to receive. And I said a lot of you, there was going to be chances of play, there was going to be chances of having a good time, there was going to be chances of associating, and this card is saying go for it, right? This is your time to come into a group of friends, or playfulness, or lighthearted energy, and know that as you open up and do this, you're setting yourself up to receive in a lot of other ways in your life, whether it be love or money or opportunities or whatever it might be, spiritual growth, spiritual connection. it's going to come to you first by way of play. So it's a week for you to have fun, Cancer, to let yourself have fun. Check out your moon sign and rising sign videos as well. Some weeks those may resonate with you more. Some of you are like, I want to know more about my love life, Amethyst. I do the love life videos separate on this channel for those of you who don't know, who might be new. But if you click on the link in the description for the love videos, all the love videos are there. Feel free to check them out. And if you need a private reading, I'm always happy to read for you guys. You guys know that. So if you click on the Calendly link, you can go ahead and schedule a private reading with me. A lot of you are new. Like my OG people, like from back in the day, they didn't really have much of a hard time with the calendar because I think they were used to it and they had played around with it and they had figured it out. But I think a lot of you are new, so a lot of people have been asking me, where are the prices? So I redid the listings. Hopefully it's more clear this way. Hopefully you guys can see it and it'll be less confusing. But as far as I know, you should have no issue from now on being able to go in there and tell the pricing. It was in there. You just have to click on it. But I don't know. Maybe it's like a phone thing. Maybe it's an app thing. Maybe it depends on if you have an Android or an iPhone. I'm not sure. But it should be more clear right now for everyone. And again, I'm more than happy to read for you one-on-one if you would like. Go ahead and schedule if you'd like to do that. And I thank you so very much, guys, for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I am wishing you a fabulous week.